Madden is a knowledge game, and knowing one play can be the difference between you winning and losing. So in this video, I will be breaking down 20 pro money plays that every Madden player should know to help you dominate your opponent, starting with the basic plays and going up to the best plays in competitive Madden. First, we will be looking at the best short yardage play in the entire game. We're going to be in the bunch offset formation, and the play we're going to be looking at is bench pivot. Now, against zone coverage and against man coverage, it is the same setup. All you want to do is put the running back on a flat and drag X. This spacing is very great. The first read you want to look at is the zig route. This zig route will get in a unstoppable spot that doesn't matter what zone they have, and it will absolutely get open. The next read versus zone coverage will be this drag route by the tight end. Now, if you see the tight end drag open, you do want to hit it immediately because that running back flat will take care of any flat on that side of the field, leaving the tight end wide open. And against man coverage, it is basically just a read between the tight end and the R1 zig route. If you have the tight end quick, throw him every time, but this zig route will absolutely dominate man coverage, and if you have a fast enough receiver, can lead to a touchdown. The next play we'll be looking at is the best RPO in the entire game. We're going to be in the doubles off close week, and the play we're going to be looking at is the RPO read bubble. Now, against any zone coverage, you can just hit this stock just because this triangle route is so good. As you can see, the linebackers and corners will back up, and if you get a good block, you can take this the distance. The next play we'll go over is the best one-play touchdown in the entire game. We're going to be in the gun trips tied in, and the play we're going to be looking at is verticals. Now, for this to be a one-play touchdown, all you have to do is put the running back on the flat, and against cover 3, watch circle. He will get right in the soft squat of his own, and boom, if you get a good rack animation, that can be an easy touchdown. Now, against cover 2, literally all you have to do is snap it once again, and you should either have this fade on the sideline, or you should have triangle in the middle of the field for the easy one-play bomb. And if your opponent is running man coverage, then you should have this tight end corner out. That will absolutely fry man coverage, especially if you have a good tight end. Next, we'll go over 2 money plays that are absolutely key for the red zone. What you want to do is come out in the ace double wing, but what you want to have is 2 running backs and 3 tight ends in the game. That is the package because you are going to be audible into goal line, and then you want to have the play QB sneak in your goal line audible. So, and what you want to do is come out in the play halfback stretch from the ace double wing formation. If your opponent comes out in a regular defense, what you want to do is audible to goal line for the QB sneak, because this is very hard to stop on the regular, especially if you're inside the 5-yard line, and it could lead to easy touchdowns. And as you can see right there, it can lead to easy yards. So I'm gonna show that to you one more time. Audible to QB sneak, and if you have a good quarterback like Jalen Hurts, you can fall forward and get a easy touchdown. So say your opponent finally comes out in goal line just because you've been audible in a goal line. That's when you want to just run the stretch the way it is, because now you will have the outside because goal line cannot stop the stretch. Next, we'll be going over the best run play in the entire game. We're going to be in the pistol bunch tied in, and the play we're going to be looking at is the halfback zone. Now, what makes this run play so good? If you flick your right stick to the left, you can flip the entire play and get a hat for a hat on the other side of the field. So now when I run the ball, I can change it from the right side to the left side and get some good blocking and can pick up a easy. Next, we're gonna look at the most explosive play in the entire game. We're gonna be in the bunch tight end formation, and the play we're gonna be looking at is the PA boot over. So for the setup, all you want to do is streak X just like this and put R1 on a flat route. The first read will be circle right here because the flat will clear out any zone, and circle will be a easy completion. But the next route is the best route in the entire game, which will be this triangle route. So when you put R1 on a flat just like this and X on a streak, watch triangle as he will get right over the zones in the nice spot of the zone for the easy touchdown. Coming in at number 13, we're going to go over the play that is completely taking over comp Madden. We're going to be in the normal Y off close, and the play we're going to be looking at is PA snag. Now, the way I love to set up PA snag is to streak triangle, drag X, and put the running back on a flat route. So it's going to look something like this. The first read you have against zone coverage is this circle route. That circle route is very good. It gets in the soft squat of the zone. The next read versus zone coverage will either be this drag by X or this post by triangle. If you have X, take them every time. But if they do guard X, then you will have the post wide open. Against a man coverage look with the same exact setup, put R1 on a flat, X on a drag, and triangle on a streak. Look for the square post. This post is very good, and especially if you have a good receiver, you can get right in the middle of the man coverage for a easy dot. The next play we'll go over is the best one play touchdown in the entire game. We're going to be in the bunch strong nasty formation, and the play we're going to be looking at is motion double pass. Now, all you have to do is put X on a streak, and this is the best play in the game. When you snap the ball, this motion will mess up the entire defense, leaving R1 wide open by himself, and a lot of the times you can rack catch just for a easy touchdown. The next play we'll be looking at is the most underrated play in all of Madden 25. We're going to be in the bunch X nasty, and the play we're going to be looking at is smash return. So for the setup, all you want to do is put R1 on a post, drag X, streak square just like this, and this is the setup. The first read will be the tied end, but the second read will be the return route, which can be very glitchy. And if the tied end and the return route is covered, then you still have this deep post that will get under every zone and can easily be completed for a nice gain. Coming in at number 10, we have the most underrated money play in the entire game. We're going to be in the trips tight end formation, and the play we're going to be looking at is curl flat. Now, against zone coverage, all you want to do is drag X and snap the ball. Now, the first read is going to be X quick right here. X gets in a nice little spot due to the flat route taking away any flat on that side of the field. And if the user decides to guard X, then you have this running back angle route, which can be very glitchy against man and zone coverage. As you can see right there, it was man coverage and he absolutely cooked. The next play we'll be breaking down is the most overpowered play in all of Madden. We're going to be in the bunch offset formation, and the play we'll be going over is verts halfback under. So your two reads against zone coverage is the tied in route and this route by R1. This route by R1 will get right under the third or whatever zone they have over there for the easy completion. Then you have this tied in route, which gets right in the middle of the zone for the little soft squat right here. Now, against man coverage, you have the same reads with the R1 route and the tied in, but the most underrated route in this game is this running back route right here. If you freeform that and have a good running back, you can easily get a first down. Next, we're going to break down the glitchiest RPO in all of Madden history. We're going to be in the gun Deuce close, and the play we're going to be looking at is RPO read flat wheel. Now, it doesn't matter what coverage this is. Once you snap the ball, look at this R1 route. Boom, this R1 route will literally get in a great spot in the zone. Now, say that your opponent keys in on R1, then look at circle. This is the route that gets in a great spot in the zone. Once you fake it to your running back and throw circle, you can easily break a few tackles and score a touchdown. Next, we're going to go over the best zone beater in the entire game. We're going to be in the bunch strong offset formation, and the play we'll be looking at is Dagger. Now, against zone coverage, all you want to do is put R1 on a post, stem him down one time. So all you want to do for Dagger is put R1 on a post route, stem him down one time, drag X, put the running back on a streak, and put circle on a flat route. Now, this flat by circle will help the running back streak. That is the first read. Right here, boom, running back wide open. You can get some nice yards. But If the user decides to guard the running back, then you have this post by R1, which can get under every zone, and you have this drag by X, which is very, very good. So say the user wants to guard the running back, boom, then you have X quick right here. And if X is covered, then you can look for this post by R1, which can literally be the dagger. That's why I like to play called Dagger, because this can be the dagger against a lot of people, because a lot of the time the user will go to the running back, boom, then you have R1 right here, that gets under the third every single time. We have the best cover 3 beater in all of Madden. We're going to be in the bunch offset formation, and the play we're going to be looking at is double post. So all you want to do is streak R1 and watch the magic work. You have this flat route by the running back, but the cover 3 beater is circle in the middle of the field. Now, say if your opponent guards the one play touchdown and it is not open, you will have this running back route that gets in the perfect spot of the zone that you can hit for an easy 5 to 10 yard gain every single time. And against man coverage, it will absolutely be the same thing, as this post route will absolutely cook man coverage and you can still get some easy yards. Coming in at number 5, we have the most unstoppable money play in the entire game. We'll be in the gun bunch tight end formation, and the play we will be looking at is whips. Now, against zone coverage, you will have these 2 zigs that will literally destroy your opponent. So right here, boom, the first zig you hit is circle. That will get in a nice little soft spot in the zone. And the next zig you can hit is X. So all you have to do is snap his stock. You don't need to do any adjustments to this play. Boom, the flat by the running back will pull down this X route. And say everything is covered, say both zigs are covered somehow, then you can hit this stop route by triangle in the middle of the field that the user will never see coming. Against man coverage, it is the same exact thing. Both the zigs will absolutely fry man. The tight end zig will go crazy versus man. So the next read will be this zig by circle. It will absolutely fry just like the X route did. Boom, the defender is absolutely lost and you have a easy touchdown. Coming in at number 4, we have one of the most glitchiest plays in the entire game. We're going to be in the Y off trips pass formation, other known as the U trips, and the play we're going to be looking at is Y option wheel. Now, for the setup, all you want to do is drag R1 just like this and put the tight end X on a corner route. This can be known as one of the best setups in the game. The first read you have is this drag route by R1. The next read we'll be looking at is this corner route by X. Very good against zone coverage, and it is almost unswitch stickable, which makes it very good, because if they switch stick to it, then you can just throw the deep crossing route. Against a man coverage look, X and R1 will still be open, but you also have this glitchy post by square, which is very good against man coverage. And you have a running back wheel route, which will also cook man coverage. The next play we'll be looking at is the most broken RPO in the entire game. We're going to be in the formation Y off trips, and the play we're going to be looking at is RPO Y flat. Now, it doesn't even matter man coverage, zone coverage, any coverage that they put on the field. This flat route by triangle will be wide open. It is easy yards, and it was used by pro players like David T. Oh, that was zone coverage, what I just showed you. Now I will show you man coverage. It does not matter. This RPO will absolutely cook no matter what coverage you have, and if you have a good tight end, you can get a lot of easy yards. Next, we will go over the best money play in the entire game. We're going to be in the trips tight end flex formation, and the play we're going to come out in is motion wide post. It is the best play because all you have to do is put circle on a slant, and this play is unstoppable. The first read will be the slant by circle. It gets in a nice little soft squat in the zone. The next read versus zone coverage will be this return route by triangle, which is very good. As you can see right there, boom. That return route by triangle will absolutely eat up a man in zone look. And then to put the icing on the cake, you have this post route by the tight end. that doesn't cut upfield and gets in a great spot versus the zone. And once you throw that, if you get some good blocking, you can score a touchdown and dominate your opponent. Now, against man coverage, the same exact reads pertain. You have the slant, you have this return route, and you have this glitchy post that all beats man coverage. So obviously the first read I'm gonna look at is the slant, and then from there you can make your progression reads. Coming in at number 1, we have the best quick hike play in the entire game. We are going to be in the formation normal Y off close, and the play we're going to be looking at is Y sail. Now, against zone coverage, all you want to do is drag triangle, and this is the best quick snap play. The first read is going to be triangle right here on this drag. It absolutely gets in a soft spot in the zone. The next read versus zone will be this tied in corner out. So once you drag triangle and snap the ball, if triangle is covered, then boom, you should have the corner out wide open for the easy completion. Against man coverage, you have this drag, but you also have this backside in route, which is great versus a man look and can get you a lot of yards and easily score a touchdown. Congratulations, you just learned the top 20 money plays in all of Madden 25. If you made it this far, put Super Bowl 59 in the comment section. Just keep that between us though. Keep God first, keep grinding. And if you want to see the best defensive scheme in all of Madden, click this video right here.